How's it going, buddy? Oh, you look surprised to see me. And not too happy either. You're hurting my feelings, you know. What? Expecting someone else? Can't imagine why. It's not like you have any friends anyway. What's your problem, eh? You don't want to talk to me? Why not? I'm a bully? Is that what you just said? Oh my god, you should have seen the way your voice cracked when you said that. Like you're nervous to even talk in front of me. I wonder how many times you rehearsed telling me that on my face in front of a mirror, and you still sounded so lame when you said it. But, you know, yeah, sure, I guess you could say I'm a bit of a bully. But hey, pushing out on wormy dogs who start squeaking when they try to talk to me is fun. Sue me. Anyway, move aside, please. Let me in. Your, bully has to talk to you. Oh, you don't want to let me in? It's too bad I don't care what you want. Step aside. Oh, you're gonna be difficult, aren't you? Good. I'm in a feisty mood tonight. Just. Ugh. No, don't try to block me. Okay, I warned you. Dork. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Did that hurt? When I opened your chest like that? Poor thing. Though you got lucky. You know, I was actually aiming a couple inches down. Oh, man. Watching you hunch over like that. I mean, you're already shorter than me, but when you double it over, makes it so much more visible how small you are compared to me. Oh, come on. Don't be a baby. Stop moaning, will ya? There. It's okay. I didn't elbow you that hard. Let's just get you on your bed. Come on. Hey, look. I'll even be nice and help. Just put your arm around my shoulder. And there. God, this place is such a mess. Don't you ever do any cleaning? I have to admit, though, it's not as bad as I thought. I mean, it can't be that bad. At least you don't have any Hello Kitty plushies or K-pop posters in your room, so. Okay, there, sit down. Get all nice and cozy. I'll just sit on, Actually, your chair looks really uncomfortable. Jesus. Whatever. I'll just, sit on your bed next to you. Move over. Alright. So you're probably wondering why I came to visit someone like you. And well, let's just say I'm in a bit of a pickle. And I have an offer for you. And by offer, I mean I'm going to tell you to do something. And you're going to do it. Got it? Oh, lighten up, will ya? That little jab in my stomach didn't hurt that bad. Quit being such a whiny brat. I'm sorry, I guess, if that's what you want me to say. But that's what you get for not giving me what I want the first time I asked. Now, try and pay attention. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my, offer. So, you and I, we're in the same section of Math 330, right? Referential equations or whatever, right? I would really wear a nasal professor with a fake pearl necklace. Yeah, I meant differential equations, whatever, no one cares. But you're in it, right? You raised your hand and answered one of the questions on the first day, right? Wasn't that you? I knew it. You always sound so eager. Such a little teacher's pet. Those people grow out of that after high school, you know. Anyway, here's the deal. I was trying to do the review packet Miss Fake Pearls handed out on the first day, and it's not exactly going so hot. I don't know half of this stuff. Like, I know derivatives and limits and all that, but partial derivatives? How the hell did they even teach that? And that's a problem for me because I just got called in to talk to my advisor a couple of days ago, and he was like, your GPA is at a bad spot. If you don't get a 3.3 average this semester, your scholarship is going to be at risk, and you might be ineligible for extracurriculars, blah, 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 blah. Oh, man, he just droned on, and he was such a dick about it, but he's right. And it's not just this class, to be honest. I'm in this professional writing class, and the syllabus assigns like an essay practically every other week. Chemistry has all these labs. Ugh. There's just so much trash they want me to do. Just because the professors don't have lives doesn't mean I don't. Bottom line is, I really need good grades this semester. I'm gonna get screwed pretty hard. And not in a fun way. And that's where you come in. See, you're perfect for this since, unlike me, you actually don't have a life. So, you're gonna help me do all my work. Yeah, I know. Just shut up for a second, okay? Because I figured you might not be psyched about that idea. But you're doing it anyway. And I think I have something that might make it worth your while. Look, I'm not an airhead. I may not be a nerd like you, but I'm not exactly dumb. I mean, I'm not too oblivious to think that, you know, even though you're scared of me, you still have a pretty major crush on me, huh? Yeah, save the stuttering, you're not fooling anyone. I see the way you look at me and talk to me. How you get all anxious and start fidgeting when you catch my eye. Don't tell me that's just you being uncomfortable. I know what it looks like when someone's into me. Because, not to brag or anything, but, I get fed a lot. Admit it. Maybe. There's that voice crack again. You know, you're actually kind of cute in your own little goofy way. Especially when you get all shy and start squirming like that. Oh? What was that? Don't try to run away. It's too late. I already saw that little embarrassed smile when I called you cute just now. Did you like that? Bet you never thought your bully would call you that, huh? Oh my god. You practically flinched when I put my arm around you just now. Are you that scared of me? Just relax, huh? We're all friends here. Well, no, we aren't actually. But I mean, I'm not gonna hurt you. Again, at least. I promise. Just stop being such a scaredy cat for a second and hear me out, okay? Here's what's gonna happen. You are gonna be my new roommate. Yes, I'm serious. Believe me, I wasn't exactly psyched at the idea of rooming with you at first, either. And then, I started to think about it. It's gonna take a lot of burning up a nut oil to save my ass this semester. And I'm not gonna wait on you to get to my place all the time so you can study. And I sure don't want to be seen visiting yours every other day. And since 90% of the time I go out to hang with people instead of inviting them back to my place, no one would even know you were there if I didn't want them to. So that's one thing. But also, I guess I don't totally hate the idea of keeping you around. As long as you do what I want and know your place. I mean, hey, take this as a compliment if you want, but I have more fun pushing your buttons sometimes when I do hang out with some of the most annoying people around me. Now let's be clear. I'm not saying we should be study buddies or friends or whatever. I do still have a reputation to keep after all. No offense. No, I have a pretty different dynamic in mind. What I'm suggesting more is like, you'd be my pet. Yep, you heard me right. My pet. You're gonna be my pet. And I'm gonna be your, owner. What that means is, as long as you stay with me, you're gonna do exactly as I say. All homework and exam prep and whatever else I need done, you're gonna be my little trained circus animal and help me do it. And in exchange, if you do a really good job, I'll give you a little of that attention I know you crave. Oh, don't play dumb, buddy. You suck at it. I saw how you trembled when I put my arm around you. And I saw that shy smile you tried to hide when I called you cute. That's not the first time you've reacted like that. All the times I've condescendingly petted you on the hat or dragged you by the shirt collar. I don't think I noticed you getting all flustered. You didn't always try all that hard to resist either. You like the idea of being my pet, don't you? Maybe? Just maybe? Well, if you're so unsure, I can always just get up and walk out of... Yeah, that's what I thought. Good. Because between you and me, and if you tell anyone this, you're gonna wish you were dead, by the way. You're one of the smartest people I know, sure, but it's not the only reason I came to you. The other reason is, I kinda like the idea of you being my pet too. Something about it really gets me going. Especially the way you get worked up when I tease you these days. Are you starting to fight back a little? I mean, you never would have told me off like you did when I was at the door before. It's got me thinking how fun it'd be to put you back in your place. It would take getting a little more hands-on. Telling you what to do, leading you around, giving you commands. But it wouldn't be all bad for you. Far from it. Part of being a pet is getting tossed a treat if you could. Oh, did I see your eyes widen when I said treat? You're so easy. Yeah, I wasn't sure before I got here. But seeing that look in your eyes, I'm sure as hell sure now. You're doing this. I've always wanted an obedient puppy of my own growing up. I didn't think that puppy would help me with my homework instead of eating it, but I'll take it. I bet you're probably wondering what I exactly mean by giving you a treat. But you're too scared to ask, aren't you? Well, I did learn one thing from at least 12 credits of useless mandatory English classes. Show and don't tell. Just let me lay you down. That's it. Let me ease you back. I'll do all the work. I lead, you follow. Remember that. Picture yourself in my room, say, a month from now. The two of us just got done drilling flashcards full of isomers and polymers and whatevermers from chem last night, and I aced this morning's quiz, all thanks to my good little pet's help. And now I've decided my pet needs a reward. Was that a gulp you just made? Or was it a wine? Don't be shy. It's natural for a pet to like it when Verona calls him good, isn't it? Anyway, I start off by wrapping my arms around my pet. Just like this. That's it. Just relax. Don't struggle. I'm just giving you a hug. There's no way even a big, bad brother like me can make a hug hurt, is there? Now, we both lay down, and I might stroke your hair a little while my other hand just rubs your side, up and down, just like that. Oh my, look at those trembling hands of yours. You're enjoying this more than you thought you would, aren't you? You know, for a while I thought my favorite little nerd was too interested in equations and persuasive essays to have time for boys. Not that they have a lot of time for you anyway, right? Well, this guy has plenty of time for you if you're a good pet. Oh, so it was a wine. Not one of the annoying kind you usually make. Let's see if we can get a couple more of those. I like them. Maybe I'll move my hand a little down your back. Maybe put my head right next to yours so I can whisper right in your ear. That's it. Just lean into me. Nuzzle close. Well, let's get one thing straight. Oh? Did that surprise you? You didn't expect to put my hand around your neck? Don't worry. I won't squeeze too hard. I just want to make sure we're clear. I may be cuddling you, but I'm not your boyfriend. I'm your owner, and you're my pet. And that means you do what I say. Isn't that right? Good pet. You're learning so well. You have a pretty neck. I bet that's the last thing you're ever expected to hear from me. But it's true. Maybe I'll go to PetSmart later and pick up one of those cute little dog collars to put around it. Do you like that, huh? Would you like having a pet collar pressing into your skin all the time under your clothes? Reminding you of who you belong to? Maybe. Is that all you ever say? No, that's okay. Relax. I'm not bad. It's natural. You're a pet. You're not supposed to know everything. Just stick to derivatives or grammar or whatever like a good nerd. I'm supposed to know all the important stuff. And what I know right now is, I think maybe you could help me with a little more than just grades. Maybe you could scratch one or two other itches. Like I said, I always wanted a nice, obedient puppy. Oh no. Was that a little whimper? Sorry. Are my nails digging into your skin painful? Well, get used to it, buddy. 'Cause I can get pretty rough. But you already know that, don't you? And that's why you like me. That's exactly what I like to hear. How about we see how well you take commands, pet? I want you to nibble at my neck a little. Not too hard, unless you want to earn yourself a punishment. I'm still your bully after all. I'm capable of doing that if I need to. That's nice. Have you done this before? 'Cause you're not half bad. Wow. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to tighten my hand on your neck, but can you blame me? It's good you learn to get used to that feeling anyway. Yeah. Just keep going. I could get used to this. I wonder what all of us professors you so desperately want to impress would say if they could see you right now. But you don't care anymore, do you? Being a teacher's pet suddenly doesn't matter so much anymore. Being a bully's pet is so much better. Yeah, keep going. Hey! I said not too hard. Unless you want to feel those nails again somewhere a lot more sensitive. You'd better listen to what I say. Open your eyes. Look at me, huh? You're mine now. Understand? Don't speak. Just nod. Good. Good, pet. Get back to work now. Let your owner do the talking and the thinking. You just obey. Looking around, you don't have too much junk. I think I'll be generous and let you bring some of it over to my place when you move in. A shame you'll have to part with these sheets, though, since I only have room for one bed. They're nice and soft, though. Don't worry. But I think you'll find mine are pretty comfortable as well. I mean, I was going to have you sleep on my couch, but now, who knows? Maybe your attention to my neck is turning me soft, but I'm thinking I might just let you share my bed. Wouldn't that be a treat? No. No words. I know. Just keep serving me. Good pet. I can't believe I've waited so long to do this. I have a feeling this is going to be an excellent semester for me. Hey guys and gals, Zan here. Hope you enjoyed that audio. Yeah, I was pretty fun. I quite liked it, if I do say so myself. Yeah, hope you liked that. I hope the accent sort of wasn't too, like, off-putting. I really don't know if I nailed it or not nailed it. I don't know. Did you think I did decently with the whole, like, thing? The American accent? I don't, like, the dumb sort of voice. I don't know. Did it sound right? I think it sounded okay. I think it took a little while to sort of get into character, per se. Like, you know, I guess sort of like during the start, I was like, oh, hey, what's up, buddy? And then, you know, it sort of, it got a little bit deeper and deeper by the end, so I don't really know how it went. But I think it went okay. Yeah, I think it went okay. How are you guys doing today? You guys doing good? I'm doing okay, to be honest, yeah. I'm doing good. I had a pretty good day today, actually. Well, interesting. It was interesting. So basically, right, I haven't recorded in about a week, so this is going to be like a bit of an update, I guess, on my life and stuff like that. But this place I was working at, it's a temp job, obviously, but they kept telling us, like, oh, you know, we'll have you in full-time after Christmas, because, you know, we only supposed to work until Christmas, and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. So I was working, you know, and I was off sick the whole of last week. And, I come in this week, right? And, my mate comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, Jackson, you know this was our last week, right? Like, our agency just told me. You should check. You should check." And I thought, that's a bit weird. I mean, they said, like, they'd be doing this, full time after Christmas, you know? They were gonna keep us all on. And, yeah. So, it was a bit of a shock. A real bit of a shock. And, I thought, okay, that's a bit weird. I'll go check with my agency, you know? And I call them up. I'm like, "Hey, I've been told this. What's going on?" And they basically say, "Yeah, your friend really shouldn't have told you that it was your last week here. You weren't supposed to know." Sorry, I'm a bit far away from the mic. "You weren't supposed to know that it was your last week here." And I go, "What?" So, was I, like, am I just supposed to find out, like, at the end of a week? It's just like, "Oh, you're not coming in tomorrow. Yeah, you're not coming in next week. Why'd you come in next week? No, don't come in next week." How am I supposed to know that? That doesn't make sense. So yeah, that was kind of a shock to the system. That they full on just weren't gonna tell anyone until the day of. I mean, yeah, that is pretty scummy. That is really scummy. But to be fair, I guess to them, well, not really, the manager, he got sacked. And, after being sacked, he, hocked to it? No. After being... No. So the manager was basically the one who promised people, like, "Oh, you, like, you're gonna be here full time, yada yada yada, after this." Okay. He got fired, and what happened was he didn't check with the higher-ups. He didn't check with the higher-ups if he could even do something like that. Like, if he could, you know, if we were allowed to stay on. He didn't check with anyone. He just kind of assumed that he could do it. Turns out, you can't do that. You can't do that. What? You can't do that? Really? Yeah, you can't do that. So, what happened was, that is, oh, okay, yeah. What happened was, he, yeah, just, fired. What am I saying? Fuck, what am I saying? What am I saying? What am I saying? Yeah, so he didn't check if it was okay with anyone. If he could do that sort of thing. And so, yeah, new management comes in, they're like, "What are you doing?" Kicks him out. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. So, and most of the people, like, the temporary staff like me working there, they just kind of fucked off, to be honest. I don't blame them, because, I mean, after being told something like that, I wouldn't really know how to react either, to be honest. So yeah. But I stayed on because I kind of needed the money. Oh no, I didn't kind of need the money. I did need the money. I really needed the money. So yeah. Did that save? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so after that, yeah, I worked there for the rest of the week. I was given a link to the company's website to sort of, like, you know, say, "Oh, check this website when we're hiring next, yada yada yada." Because I did like working there, to be fair. People are nice. We got on quite well. All of that stuff. And yeah. What's it called? And then today, I actually met up with, like, one of my friends who was working there. We met up and we just, like, went out, just sort of, you know, walked around, had a chat, met up at a pub, had a drink. That was nice, yeah. And I guess, yeah, I'm feeling quite happy because, like I said, if you've been following the channel, which you probably haven't, I I don't think anyone listens to these anyway. It kind of bites out a runtime anyway. But, what's it called? It is nice to know that after being here for like 5 months, not 5 months, after being here for 4 months, I finally have friends here that I can actually meet up with and go out with. It feels so nice. I actually have friends. Like, locally. Not just online friends that I knew, or like that I from where I used to live. No, like I have actual friends. It feels really nice. It feels really fucking nice. I'm so happy. Genuinely. It's just, yeah, really, really happy to be here. So, yeah. I guess it's kind of like Hawk Tour, if you know Hawk Tour. You know, like spit on that thing, Skibidi Higher is. I guess it's a little bit like that. So yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, I was sick for a week. That wasn't fun. And, I don't know what else I don't really know what else to add, to be honest. Hawk Tour. Yeah, I guess I'm just sort of settling down for the Christmas period. I was gonna probably take time off anyway during Christmas anyway, so yeah. Oh, this is coming out in like March or something, isn't it? I'm recording this on the 14th of December, so if I'm talking about Christmas and stuff, that is why. Yeah. Anyway, oh, we gotta do question of the day. Yeah, we gotta do question of the day. Let's let up. Would you rather? Okay. That's not a good one. No, it's not a good one. Okay. Would you rather? This is a hard one. Would you rather stay isolated for the rest of your life, or have no privacy for the rest of your life? I would rather... That's really shit both ends, isn't it? That is really bad. Really, really bad both ends. Stay isolated. So you either be alone and see no one, literally no one, and go insane with your own thoughts, or have no privacy. Everyone sees what you're doing at all times. But I guess you can still talk to people and stuff. I don't know. I couldn't handle being watched and having basically like no privacy. But being isolated sounds terrible. Yeah, Jesus, that's a real tough one. That is a real tough cookie, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit tough. I'd probably go isolated, because as much as I hate being isolated, I hate being in front of people even more. And knowing that so many people are watching go, like, having no privacy essentially, that just sucks. And people see you in every intimate or, every moment of your life sort of thing. I'm guessing is what it means. That's my interpretation of it anyway. It's like something out of Black Mirror, where like, yeah, you're constantly being supervised and watched by everyone and yada yada yada. So yeah, I would go isolated, even though like I've isolated myself a couple of times when I've gone through like really bad shit, and it's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. But then again, yeah, I'm just repeating. I've repeated myself like 4 or 5 times. But that is my choice anyway. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys next week. Hope you have a nice week, all of that stuff, and yeah. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.